my friends with sons, you know.
Mhm.
Would you be receptive to your son wanting to be a rapper?
Hmm. Uh, po- Possibly.
Okay.
I'm kind of open. I'm open to a lot, and I
Hmm.
think that as human beings, we should probably try as much stuff as we can.
Yeah.
Just even if it doesn't. We had a conversation prior to the show about bars of success and what success means, and um, doing things for the love of something or because you want to do it, or based on the barometer of success that the world puts out there.
Yeah.
So, hey, if he wants to rap, he could rap.
Go for it.
Go for it.
How about
Yeah.
yourself, Cool?
I was hoping you would skip past me on this one.
Nope.
All right. So the question is, would I be okay with my son wanting to be a rapper?
Yeah.
I do think that there are plenty of other things that you could do and should do. So that's my initial thought process, which probably surprises a lot of people.
Like what though?
Fly a kite.
Focus on your school, focus on your education, focus on life, after um the sexiness, as Ron Cole would say, right?
Yeah.
Um I would really love for my children to focus on those things. Reason being, not going to take too much time. I'll try to speed this up. Reason being is to be a successful musician, you have to have a certain level of an imagination that the average bear doesn't have.
Mhm.
That's first. With obtaining that imagination, you can lose sight of a lot of things that you should be doing to maintain yourself in the average life, as regular life goes.
Okay.
If you realize, a lot of young artists, they don't have regular jobs. They expect the money and the things to fall out of the sky when they should be working to finance their way a lot of the time. So it's like a diluted reality to a sense.
Gotcha. I was
Um,
kind of leaning more towards the side of like the like dangers of being a rapper.
no, we'll
You
see.
know.
Well, like I said, to kind of finish my point,
Um,
it would be more like, I feel in my heart of hearts that I do have a sense of what it would take to be a successful musician,
mhm.
especially as a rapper, not a fucking instrument player.
All right.
And I do believe that I could put him in the place to be successful. I do have a decent understanding of the music business, to where um, the thing about the dangers of it is usually you're somewhere you're not supposed to be,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of the dangers come down to that part. So I wouldn't that the dangers of it is the last of my concerns, as far as my son saying to me he wants to be a rapper. There's certain places I just wouldn't allow him to be. And if you are a real successful upcoming musician, you're not even in those places. You're really working on your craft or traveling to places where uh the music is moving, instead of stagnant places where you're gonna get yourself in some shit.
All right. All right. No, well, I was asking that coming off of the death of Little Ronnie, the
Hmm.
rapper that died down in Texas,
Hmm.
Fort Worth. Him and his 5-year-old daughter were
Hmm.
gunned down.
Tragedy.
Yeah, at a car wash. So that's not really a wrong place, a wrong time. But
I think the his ops
yeah,
told him not to come down to that
but I
car
feel
wash.
like at this point in rap, you're gonna have ops any way you look at it. Like this is where rap is
You don't
now.
have to.
No,
You don't have
I
to.
don't believe that at all, bro.
Okay.
I believe that is a
So with the highest level of rap being Drake and Kendrick have ops, like
You think
battle
you
rap.
think that's a real like if they seen each other, it's like on site and it's
We
gunplay.
lived through Biggie and Pac. We lived through like
Biggie and Pac didn't shoot each other. Like they didn't,
right, but they
they
died because of each other. Well, they died because of Tupac, but
Well, I would say
decide,
this.
right?
I would say this, right?
Yeah.
The dangers of being a successful musician is not op based.
rapper. Let's not do musician. You could play a trumpet and live forever.
Okay. Okay.
Right? We're talking about
Okay,
rappers
okay,
to be
okay,
out here,
okay.
to be in the places that rappers be, to say this kind of lines that rappers say with the bravado that they're gonna say it in, to know that rap beef is an accepted and commercialized part of the game,
Right.
and to catch any kind of traction, you're gonna kind of need like a little opposition here and there to really gain some
Well,
traction.
usually a successful rapper, it's well, it does not have to be that. You know, a lot of the time it could be jealousy of a person not liking where you are in life. You know,
that's usually what the op is about.
No. Well, no.
Messing with a
No.
girl
No. But
they
see,
want to mess with, or
if you are at a car wash, I live in my neighborhood.
Right.
I go to my car wash all the time. Threats of my life at that car wash is probably because I said or did something personally to someone. I have a personal problem. It has nothing to do with the rap music. I have a personal problem.
Yeah.
So I do believe that that's two different things. You know.
Then let's talk about too. Let's talk about if you do end up signing to somebody, now you inherit that person's beef.
But let me ask you a question.
Go on.
Are these niggas that rap, or are they rappers that just get? You know what I mean?
Every rapper is a nigga that rap.
No, are they on some nigga shit and then they rap also? And they was gonna beef regardless, or they if they wasn't rapping, would they be beefing in the street regardless with somebody?
Probably.
Or is it you understand what I mean? Or is the music really exciting the beef? Inciting the beef.
If my son wanted to be a rapper, he would be so fucking busy, he would not have the time to have a personal altercation with somebody. He would be a working rapper, meaning when you're not in school, you are at a rehearsal studio, you are in the recording studio, you are writing your music, or whatever the case is. Usually it's a lot of the outside shit that causes the issue. So if my son wanted to do that, he would probably quit rapping based on how hard I had him working.
Yeah, this is the thing, man. I think like
traveling and shit.
Yeah, when it comes down to music, and especially rap music, it's not enough just to have the music. You got to kind of have the soundtrack to the movie so you got to have a storyline going on that comes with the music now.
Yeah.
It's like having a movie and a soundtrack.
Yeah.
The movie is these two niggas beefing supposedly in real life, and they're ops, and he with this side, he with this side, but then the music comes out and it's like the soundtrack to the beef. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like,
yeah, I get it, but we're like living in some like imaginary world that like,
but that's publicity. Like it's
thrive off of beef. Look at J. Cole. J. Cole was the most. He was the he was the highest pinnacle of like a safe rapper. You know, he was the guy that expressed his feelings, dressed bummy, whatever. He tried to engage with Cole, with Kendrick, fell back. His career is gonna take a real hit from that. Like,
you think so?
Yeah. No one wants to see J. Cole right now.
I
could drop
an
album.
You don't
could drop an album.
I think if he came out with a dope
drop
record
an album tonight, and it will come out to lackluster reviews. I feel like people are going to be dissecting his rhymes. Any rhyme where he's talking about any kind of bravado, I'm better than rappers, anything like he's going to be so dissected now that it's like, yo, anything that you say now that's going to be talking tough or deemed tough, well, even if you're talking,
let's not act like he was on some. Like, come on.
No, he was on some I'm better than you rhymes.
Either way, all right, that's speaking about the craft of the music, right?
Yeah.
That shit in Texas is different from a coal.
Right. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we
No.
can't,
It's the watered down commercialized version of it.
But wait,
as much as this whole situation with like Drake, sorry, cool,
Mhm.
and Kendrick and all that stuff like that goes on, it's kind of healthy in a sense. It's healthier, it's a competitive sport. It's competitive, right? So now what these niggas is doing, that's something different, bro. I think you just got wild niggas that rap. You know what I mean? That wild niggas that decided to rap.
Right. I also
First, yeah.
I also want to kind of go on record to say that I think initially that is what the people thought about Cole. But as it began to manifest, I'm believing that Cole saw that it was a personal problem between two people. You dig what I'm saying? Like
between two people, Ross and Future and Metro, every mad niggas jumped in.
But listen, remember, all of that ceased. All that ceased fire. You don't hear anything about anything with that from anybody other than those two people going back and forth. You know what I mean? I think maybe Cole took the first shot and was kind of like, oh, niggas is, trying to whatever. And I almost think he got a phone call. Something in my brain.
Cole let niggas jump his man. And he's gonna go down in his hip hop history.
I don't think everybody thinks
like that.
No. So history is shown, man. If you come out with good music, people forget.
We're gonna dissect your he just came out with another
new
song.
Drake record.
You think people
that Drake record is fire,
and people it's cool.
Drake got
cool.
a couple.
No kid is doing well. No, listen. Okay, GB.
Cole just dropped the record and he had a line on it that he's lyrically better than other people, and people was like, you like we don't want to hear that from you. Freddie Gibbs already jumped off and was like, yo, listen, I'll take you on. Like he looking like food. He's out here looking like food.
Oh, GB,
that's just me.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls.
I don't know how we got here from there. Like I took us all on this ride all over the place.
Yes, you did.
I'm trying to just make the correlation that Kendrick beefing with Drake at the Super Bowl is contributing to the ground level rappers still finding it lucrative to beef with each other. If you're beefing at the highest level, you're beefing at the lowest level, it'll be obnoxious of us to not see the correlation.
I feel like that's the new marketing plan for a lot of rappers. Instead of rolling out promo to say that your album's coming out, if you got beef with somebody, I think that's how the industry is now. It's like, who are your ops?
Jim Jones just rolled out.
I know you're gonna say that. I knew you.
Jim Jones just rolled out his new record.
I knew you were going there.
I really feel like that's the marketing plan. That's the publicity for whatever music they have coming out, whatever they got going on. It works for everybody at this point.
So I ask you, your sons, they get a meeting at a major record label, and that white man sits across from y'all at that meeting and be like, "Who are your ops?"
Who was Little Ronnie signed to?
I can't call it. I don't know.
Nobody. Right.
I don't think he
was affiliated with a certain clique that was beefing with another clique.
Either way, I think there's a difference between these beefs, and I think, all right, I hate to say it because it's like, all right, he could be dope in his own right. He could be dope in whatever in Texas and the South and all that other good shit, right? Yeah. But I think there's a different level of, like I'm first of all, like me as a father, if I did have my son in the music business, like, nigga, you're not signing to no nigga that's you're not signing to a gang or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're not signing.
That's what I'm saying.
To roll with a gang.
So when he's 21, what can you guys? You could really choose what
the
he
life
says
I
and what he
provide
wants
for my
to do?
son. He's not going to want to fucking be around a bunch of gang niggas.
If he started rapping at 15, 16, you took him around, he earned his craft and everything like that. let's just say like a young
Nigga,
thug.
where Flow Rider
That's
at?
not-
Flow Rider,
Oh,
where you
Flow
at?
Rider,
Sign
right.
us.
Yeah. Dried Up Records. You gonna let him sign the Dried Up Records? All right.
No, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like, you know, I do
That's who
feel
got
like
the bag.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe GB. You know, you might have a point there, but I just will say, you know, if asking me if my son wanted to be a rapper, like I said, I would do my best to try to point him in some other direction, just because I know music in general, you can work as hard as you want. You can put as many hours as you want in the studio. That does not manifest in musical success. It's a whole lot of other things that come into play with it. And you know, yeah, I would, but if he decided to and I couldn't sway him, he would be so busy that, you know, he probably wouldn't have time.
Busy doing what? Like busy like what? Like busy like what do you mean? Like clinics or like what? Like getting nice? Like
so
in the cafeteria?
no, man. Listen, you're in school. You're in school Monday through Friday.
Right.
Once Friday night comes,
Mhm.
I'm throwing you in the car.
Right.
And we're gonna drive the whole entire East Coast going up.
Mhm.
Each weekend, we're gonna pick a different city. We're gonna go there. We're gonna pull your phone out. We're gonna do some viral things. We're gonna go to the best restaurant that's there. We're gonna eat. We're gonna talk shit. We're gonna you know, build content around that. Come back home as we go all the way up to fucking Maine. We're gonna go all the way down
So you're
to
not
Florida.
going to King Von's grave. You're not going to.
No, we're gonna
No,
we're just
okay.
because I like I said,
That's what's viral now.
When you ain't got no money,
when you-
when you broke and you trying to fucking make some shit pop,
Yeah.
you got to do shit like that.
Yeah.
If you got a marketing budget or something, you got some money to spend
yeah.
and a
either-
plan and a fucking plan. That
a marketing budget with money,
Yeah.
you could show a good lifestyle.
Yeah.
If you don't have no
You
money,
working,
you just
yeah,
gotta
you
you gotta
working.
kind of curate it yourself, and you gotta create ops and beefs or whatever, and
Yeah.
that creates the momentum
Then he
around your
come
music.
home with that first face tattoo. It's like, nah, everybody got it, Dad. Everybody got. That's what everybody doing. Ain't nothing.
that I might have to accept it.
DAD right here.
I might,
It's for you, Dad. It's for you.
I might have to accept that. I just might have to accept that because I would kind of understand it.
Got you.
My daughter will be the first one to want to rap anyway. My daughter will be trying to write rhymes.
Would you let your daughter?
No. Because they'll have her.
My daughter
get a
wants to be in show
BBL and have
business.
to be ass out and everything like that. It damn near have an OnlyFans. To be a female rapper now, you got to show your whole ass and pussy, everything. Look at the little girl Dokshi, like she naked every time we see her little black ass. Like
Who's that?
they're
The Grammy winner. Grammy
who is that?
winner.
That's
forcing
the
her-
one. That's the one.
You're forcing the little black one, the little with the
Stop,
braids.
stop
Why you keep saying
that.
I don't know. Because she's annoying now.
She tells a
Every
story
time
about
it's
the
out.
guy.
The little fat rapper. And then every time it's like, yo, I'm gonna rhyme fast. Oh, here's my ass. Oh, I'm like, yo,
Did she say she don't deal with men though, right?
we just know too much and don't care enough. It's just like that's a whole nother bag of tricks. Like you ain't gonna die, but that's a whole nother. Like everybody's gonna see your whole ass.